And there'll be one day I'm gonna knock on your door, Sock. I'm like, I want you to make me a cigar, please.
Yeah.
Let me get to that. Let me get to the point.
Amazing.
Yeah, I gotta get my baby steps in there first. We're still working.
Yeah.
It's only our second release, really. Of
the answer is always the same. You want me to make cigars for you? You got to buy me.
I think that's fair. That's 100% fair.
Buy me out, then I'll be your slut. I'll make anything. But yeah, no, yeah. I'm bad at this. This is a part of the business that I'm really. There's certain areas of the business I'm really weak at. I'm not good with the interaction with the retailers. I'm really weak there. I'm not good with the interaction with even the salespeople that work for us. Like if you talk to Lafferty, I mean, there'll be a time where I won't talk to him for a month.
Oh, geez.
Okay. I mean, he's my vice president of sales. I got my own shit to worry about. The selling of the cigars. The way I look at sales is how much money are they bringing in this month, and does it exceed the amount of money I spent that month? And if it does, I'm a happy camper.
That's
you know what I mean? So for me, it's a much more kind of macro thing. I don't want anyone to take it like I don't care about sales, because I absolutely do, because sales are what actually allows the company to grow and move forward and become bigger and do more interesting projects. But it's a weak part for me. It's not an area that I really focus on. Another thing that I'm really terrible at is I'm really terrible at the whole networking within the industry. Like, I know there's a lot of people that are really good at it, and they're always looking for collaborative projects and things to do with other companies and other people and co-branding and this and that. And I've always been really reluctant to do most of it. It's just not in my nature to do it. And so I don't do much of it. So, I mean, I'm kind of quasi doing it with Red Meat Lovers at this point, right?
Yeah.
I don't own Red Meat Lovers. That's an Evan Darnell thing.
That's what I'm smoking right now, by the way.
I'm kind of, but even that didn't start with some grand plan. That started with me and him on a podcast together with Abe, and just started as a little tiny, hey, why don't we do a cigar to smoke with red meat? And I like red meat, and it kind of went from there. But there was no like master plan to. And I'm always, I always look at these projects, and I'd be lying. I mean, you got to give props to Espinosa doing his thing with Guy Fieri. That's a huge coup. You got to give props to Drew Estate doing their things with people like the Pappy people and the Blacken with Metallica. I mean, these are serious projects with a lot of really serious people. But that's an area that I'm really super weak at. I'm in my bubble. I stay in my bubble. I got my own little personal hell going on. I'm just kind of trying to tread my own water, and I kind of go from there. So who knows, maybe 10, 15, 25 years from now, I'll be dead 25 years from now. But that's neither here nor here.
I'm going to need you to not do that. That's going to be one of my requests. If you could stick around longer than that.
Who knows? You never can guarantee anything.
It's very true. It's very true. But I could see maybe, you could what was the Jonas Brothers name? I think that'd be a great collaboration.
Jonas Brothers?
Yeah, I forget which one was on the cover of Aficionado. I had no idea he smoked cigars or had his own tequila line, for that matter.
Well, I think he's on the cover of Cigar Aficionado because he has his own tequila line, right? He just wants to pimp the tequila.
I think so. Mine's just a little
I mean, it's very rare. Most of these celebrity collabs very seldom are successful long term. They always have like a little kind of spike. That's why it'll be interesting. I mean, the thing with the Guy Fieri thing is he actually really smokes cigars. But I think one of the problems is there's so many better ways to make money that when you're like one of these really well-known celebrities, it's really hard to devote the time and energy to being in the handmade cigar thing, because the handmade cigar thing is so tiny with such a limited audience. You know what I mean? It makes it really, really hard, because I just know how crazy busy I am, and I'm nobody. I can't imagine how crazy busy these people are. I mean, they got to be just totally off the chain as far as, obligations and commitments and people wanting you to be here and do this and do that. I mean, and so I think oftentimes celebrities get involved in these projects, and within a year or so, they really kind of like, all right, did it, done it, been there, done that. Not really for me. It's really it's a tough thing.
No, it's very fair, especially like when you mentioned Fieri for the most part. I did not realize that there was a cigar lounge in Flavortown. So that's a good thing to know, because I am a big fan of Guy Fieri, and I had no idea it was coming up. So that's cool. That's a great.
The thing that's nice about Guy Fieri is he's a guy that I think most people can relate to, right? So it's a much more relatable kind of personality that fits with cigars. So I mean, but yeah, look, it's a lot of work to do those type of things, and like I said, I'll be really interested. But so far, I'm pretty impressed with the Guy Fieri relationship so far. Okay, props to Espinosa.